are extinct minerals.
Throughout the game's history, there have been various cut resources never seen in-game, as well as changes made to existing ones. I've uncovered various traces of these resources, especially a bunch of icons with names. I'll start with the cut and unused ones. This one is called Hawk's Iron. I did ask a dev about it a while ago, and if I remember right, he said it was likely just an earlier version of compressed gold. That was actually my guess as well. This next one is called Quantrite. Likely was a crafting resource and has been accidentally featured in this image during update 12, but was quickly changed to prevent false assumptions by the community. With that said, there have been references to it outside of the icon, but obviously nothing ever came out of it. Next up, Neromite. This icon appears the most different from any others you see, and I don't believe these were ever featured in-game outside of internal builds. But despite the icon, this resource actually did appear in-game during some sort of testing from a regular branch on Steam. My guess is this was simply replaced by Magnite, since in this screenshot it seems to be classified as a crafting resource and appears in sandblasted corridors. Believe me that I tried to get my hands on this version, but I guess I ran out of luck. Wonder if the next one will be called Polo Knight. Oh, here we see Floral Leaf. Again, I think this was simply an early icon for a Poca Bloom. And here we see references to a mineral called Blue Diz. This had to have been a beautifully named quark, right? So now let's look into what changes existing resources went through. Bittergem used to be a much more common resource, and as you can see, it was colored yellow. It used to reward you with 300 credits instead of the massive amount we get from them now. Jadiz, or jadiz, however you pronounce it, was also originally a mere bonus resource rewarding players with 150 credits. Alien eggs could appear as a secondary objective, as you might have seen in my gameplay video. Also, here's the old appearance and icon of this thing. Wow, it's brown! And lastly, gold used to be the only objective in the earliest versions of the game. Also, at one point gold was used to call down support drops, such as resupplies. Now, they serve as bonus credits and a time waster for long-time players. And that's classified number 2. Keep in mind that despite what I've said, any of these resources could still make it into the game in the future. Most of the icons you've seen in this video are actually still present in the game's files. In the next classified, we'll be taking a look at the old resource icons in a bit of a different way.